This is Defender. Yeah. Under the sun where the hurricanes roar, four teams clash, it's a battle for more. Panthers prowl, Falcons soar, Saints march loud, Bucks hit the floor. Green diamond dreams, southern skies, victory screams, fire in their eyes. Yeah. NFC South, hear the crowd shout, every yard counts, no backing out. NFC South, we wear the crown, kings of the game, never back down. From Carolina's call to Atlanta's flight, New Orleans gold shining through the night. Tampa's cannons boom set the fight alight. Every Sunday, a southern delight. Passion ignites, the rivalries burn. Only one champ each season's turn. Yeah, yeah. NFC South, hear the crowd shout, every yard counts, no backing out. NFC South, we wear the crown, kings of the game, never back down. From Carolina's claw to Atlanta's flight, New Orleans gold shining through the night. Tampa's cannons boom set the fight alight. Every Sunday, a southern delight. Passion ignites, the rivalries burn. Only one champ each season's turn. Yeah, yeah. NFC South, hear the crowd shout, every yard counts, no backing out. NFC South, we wear the crown, kings of the game, never back down. Never back down. Yes.
What's going on, guys? We're back here with the NFC South Showdown. I am with my co-host Cody. Jordan, I don't know if he'll be here later or if not at all. We have his predictions, so we got his predictions for this week. This week we're also going to be introducing a new segment as we are hitting that time of the season where teams are on their bye, and we will talk about these teams and how they've done so far within the first 4 weeks. But before that, we have what I like to call power rankings to do, Cody. We have some power rankings.
I've been seeing people's power rankings.
I'm talking about ours.
No, I know, but I'm saying like lately I've been seeing people's other people's power rankings too.
Yeah.
A lot of them have Buccaneers top 5,
I'm not
even with the loss to the Eagles.
I'm not gonna put them at 5 here. I gotta put because another team demolished their opponent this week. I gotta move them up. My guy. I gotta move them up. All right. So this is our top 5: the Eagles, Bills, Chargers, Rams, and Bucks of last week. 2 of these teams are moving down. The Rams will be moving down next week when we do our Week 5 power rankings. Remember, this is for Week 4. Week 5. Week 5 power rankings will be next week. Actually, it will be Thursday because the next time the Falcons play, I will be at the game and we won't be able to record on Saturday because we are leaving next Saturday to go to Atlanta. So let's get into this. There, Cody, Cote. Ooh, wow, Yankees got a double. Oh, Yankees scored. All right. Obviously, I'm leaving the Eagles at 1 because they did beat you guys. Bills at number 2, obviously. I do think they're the 2 best teams. Actually, you know what? I'm going to flip it. I'm going to put Bills at 1. Cody. I think the Bills are the best team in the league. And that's going to show tomorrow night when they demolish the Patriots. They're not going to demolish the Patriots.
Yeah. I mean, you also said that when they were supposed to do that to the Dolphins.
Yeah, no. Did you hear what I said? I said they're not going to demolish the Patriots. It's going to be a close game.
I didn't hear that part.
Yeah, I said they're not going to demolish them. All right, so I'm going to have LA at 3 for now because the Rams won last week. The Chargers didn't. The Chargers might drop. They're going to drop. They're going to drop in the top 10. I'm moving the Lions up here, and I'm also going to move the Jaguars up an inch as well. I'm moving the Vikings down. Steelers are going to move all the way up to the top 10. Packers are going down because they tied with the fucking Cowboys. Ravens are going all the way down because they look like ass. So they're moving down to 25. I'm going to move the Texans up a little bit. Falcons are going to move up. Cardinals are going to move down. So ultimately, the Chiefs are going to be back in the top 10 because they looked amazing. They looked really good last week. And they got a tough matchup this week too. Seahawks look really good against the Cardinals. I'm moving them into the top 5. I'm moving you guys down into the top. You guys are still in the top 10 though, because I'm actually going to move the Chargers out. I'm going to move them to the top 15. So hold on, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So we got to move one more team. I'm going to move the Commanders down. The Bears are going to stay where they're at because they look good this week. Panthers are going down. Cowboys are going to move up. Patriots are going to stay where they're at. So I think this bottom half is going to stay. The Panthers and the Saints. The Giants, you know what? No. I'm moving the Giants up. I'm moving the Browns down. The 4 worst teams in the league right now are the Titans, Browns, Panthers, and Saints. This is our power rankings for Week 4 there, Cody. You can't see it. Hold on. Let me get that for you, my guy.
Are you all good?
There you go. All right. Can you see it now?
Yeah.
That's the power rankings for this week. Bills at 1, Eagles at 2, Rams at 3, Lions at 4, Seahawks at 5, Steelers at 6, Bucks at 7, 49ers at 8, Chiefs at 9, Jags at 10, Colts at 11, Chargers at 12, Packers at 13, Vikings at 14, Falcons at 15, Broncos at 16, Bears at 17, Texans at 18, Cardinals at 19, Commanders at 20, Bengals at 21, Patriots at 22, moving up. Giants are moving up to 23. Ravens are falling all the way down to 24, and the Cowboys are sitting at 25. And the bottom 6 teams are the Jets at 26, the Dolphins at 20. Actually, you know what? I'm going to switch. I'm going to move the Dolphins in front of them because they beat us. So the Dolphins at 26, Jets at 27, Raiders at 28, Titans at 29, Browns at 30, Panthers at 31, and the Saints being the worst team. Actually, you know what? They looked better against the Bills. The Panthers look like utter trash. The Saints are going to move to 30th. I have the Browns at 31 and the Panthers at 32. But these are still the 4 worst teams in the league. This is our power rankings for Week 4, Cody. This will change this week because the Rams already lost. So they are already moving down for Week 5's power rankings next week.
You know what one thing scares me the most about this list?
What?
How many people do you see in the top 5 that's on the Bucs schedule in the next 6 weeks?
You got the Seahawks this week. You already played the Eagles. You played the Bills in a couple weeks. You got the Rams, I think, towards the end of the season. And you played the Lions.
No, I got Rams. Wait, is that the end of the season?
I think you guys played them at the end. No. You play.
No, we play them after Bills. We play them after Bills.
After the Bills. Yep, Yankees lost 10-1. Oh well. Phillies are up 3-0. Let's go. Fuck the Dodgers.
And then you got Niners after Seattle.
Yeah. So we have, and the scary thing is we are playing a couple of these teams as well. We have the Bills this year. We have the Bills Monday night. But we don't know how the Bills are going to look against us on Monday night. We have the 49ers who are going to be without Nick Bosa and potentially Brock Purdy. So that should be a winnable game. We have you guys. We have the Rams on Monday night. We have the Seahawks. And the Cardinals aren't an easy game. And the Colts aren't an easy game. Outside of that, we have an easier schedule. We have the Dolphins. The Patriots aren't going to be an easier game. We have the Jets. So both of our schedules are looking tough. But I feel like this will lead us into our next segment.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, like, in the next 6 weeks, though. So, these are going to be very, very close.
Yeah. All right, so we're going into
because we have Saints and Patriots in between them.
Yeah, we're going to our next segment, which is we're calling the Bye Week Lounge. This week, we have 4 teams in the Bye Week Lounge. Those are the Atlanta Falcons, the Pittsburgh Steelers, the Green Bay Packers, and the Chicago Bears.
The Bears.
Three of these four teams are going into the bye week lounge with a big dub. The Atlanta
And
Falcons.
it's not the Packers.
The Atlanta Falcons beat up on the Commanders. The Pittsburgh Steelers beat up on the Minnesota Vikings. And the Chicago Bears win a close one with the Las Vegas Raiders.
Bro, I was so upset. I was like rooting for Ashton Genty and the Raiders too.
They should have won that game, to be honest.
They should have.
They should have won that game. So yes. So we'll start from left to right. You can't see this, but the Falcons are on the left. You'll see it when the video gets uploaded, but the Falcons are on the left. The Steelers are in the middle. The Packers and Bears are on the right. So we will start from left to right. We will start with Atlanta. The first two games. Let's talk about Atlanta, Cody. How do you feel of the Falcons' performance through the first 4 weeks?
What's your guys' record? 2-2?
2-2.
I mean, y'all put up hell of a battle against us.
I feel like we are. If I really put it, we should be 3-1, but we're not. Honestly, we could be 4-0. We did not show up at all for that Carolina game, but I feel like that Carolina game happened. It woke us up, and we turned around and fucking.
You guys are looking like Tampa last year with a lot of our close games. You know, like how we were like 2-7 and we had 9 close games last year. Yeah, we were like 2-7 in that.
You lost 2 of them against us.
Yeah, like we just shit the bed in fucking 7 or less close, 7 or less points close games.
The one thing I like about this team, though, is their ability to bounce back. Look, we lost you guys week 1. What did we do? We turned around and put a perfect performance against the Minnesota Vikings on Sunday night. We lost. We got embarrassed by the Panthers. The following week, what did we do? We put a perfect game together, and we beat the Commanders. Yes, without Jaden Daniels, but...
So you're saying not pick them this week. Got it.
Well, we don't play this week.
That's
why we're at the bye week lounge. That's why they're in the bye week lounge. That's what the bye week lounge is for. So yes, I feel confident. Jordan's not here, so I can't get his opinion on the bye week lounge. I'm gonna stop sharing because we don't need it anymore. The bye week lounge. So I don't know his opinion, but I'm assuming he's gonna say it's a decent start for Falcons. I'm happy where they're at. 2-2 is what I wanted them to be. 2-2 is what I thought they would be. I thought we would beat you guys, lose to the Vikings, and beat the Panthers and lose to the Commanders. But we won the 2 games I thought we were gonna lose. So
and you lost the 2 games that you thought you were gonna win.
Yes, and the one thing that sucks is we are 0-2 in the division. But I mean, you guys started 0-2 against us in the division, and you turned around and still won the division. So we still have 4 more games in the division to win. 2 of them are at home. The other 2 are on the road. I feel more confident with this team on the road against Tampa, and I don't feel confident against New Orleans. We do not play well in the Superdome.
Y'all have a dome too. That makes no sense.
No, we don't play well. What I mean by that is we don't play well there because of what happened in Hurricane Katrina. Ever since that game, the Falcons are I think they've only won 4 times in the Superdome.
I think Bucks won more than that.
So there's that, but then let's move on to the other team, the team in the middle, who are currently leading their division. They're currently leading the AFC North. We're talking about the Pittsburgh Steelers. Steelers to the Super Bowl. Get it to the Super Bowl.
That actually shocked me right there.
Steelers, I don't know. I think they're a good football team. They're a good football team. They have a good their defense finally looked good this week. How much was that because of Carson Wentz though? The Steelers
What?
The Steelers have actually, to be honest, the Steelers looked good the last 2 weeks. They didn't look too good the first 2 weeks. The last 2 weeks they've looked pretty good. But how much of that was because they faced Drake May and Carson Wentz?
You just play what you're dealt with. I mean,
So, but if I'm Steelers fans, I'm feeling confident. We're 3-1. They're 1-0 in the division. No, they haven't played the division yet. They beat the Jets, the Vikings, and the Patriots. So yeah, they're 3-1. If I'm the Steelers, I'm feeling confident. The season is going very well for the Steelers. We know the Steelers are going to finish with an over 500 record. They always do. This Mike Tomlin does not have losing records. So yeah, the
he has
Steelers.
done.
If I'm the Steelers, I'm feeling good. All right, so let's move on to the second to last team, the second to last NFC North team that's on the bye week, or the first of two NFC North teams on the bye week. We have the Chicago Bears. The Bears. The Bears. The Bears are 2-2. After starting 0-2 in the season, they turned around and won two impressive games. They beat up on the Cowboys, and they won a nail biter with the Las Vegas Raiders. The Bears are. If I'm the Bears, I'm feeling confident. The offense is starting to look like it's an offense run by Ben Johnson. Caleb Williams is starting to look like a quarterback that can play. And the Bears' next game next week is Monday night against the Washington Commanders. Hope to God they don't have another fucking Hail Mary pass to end the game. So, Cody, what are your thoughts on the Chicago Bears for first four games?
I was fucking happy what they did to the Cowboys.
That was great. That was great.
Fucking absolute fucking bloodbath there.
And
I was shocked too.
That was fucking
Nothing
great.
less. But they.
That was fucking great.
Sorry, I was eating candy real quick.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna get food in a minute because we just got our dinner.
Caleb Williams has actually shocked me in the last 19 games or some shit or.
Caleb Williams has looked really good the last two games. He's looked really
well, no,
good
not even that. Dating back to halfway through last season. He turned it around.
His last 3 games, if you look at it, he 200 yards, 207 yards, 2 touchdowns, one interception. He had a 91.9 QBR rating. The last game the game before that, the game after that, the Cowboys, he went almost 300 yards passing, 4 touchdowns, 142.6 QBR rating, and then last game he wasn't too bad. His completion wasn't good. It was 59.5, but it could have been better. But he had 212 yards for a touchdown and an interception with a 73.3 QBR rating. So it's not bad. He's looked pretty good. He's getting better with each game.
Yeah.
Like I said, they play the Commanders next week, so it's the battle of the first and second overall pick of last year again. Both my team and the Commanders will be hosting Monday Night Football next week. Doubleheader. But let's move on to the final team. We saved the best for last. When I mean best, I mean pathetic.
The fucking Browns game.
The Green Bay loving Packers are 2-1-1 because they tied with the Dallas Cowboys because Matt LaFleur decided to run all the time out when they had two chances at the end zone to win it, and they blew it. They had to settle for the game-tying field goal. The Packers, I'm not feeling confident with the Packers after back-to-back weeks where they did not look good. So if I'm the Packers, I'm using this bye week as a relief to get this team back going because I expected them to go in that Dallas game and dominate because it's Micah Parsons' return to Dallas. I didn't expect Dallas to play well, and it didn't start off well for Dallas until that blocked kick or punt extra point return for 2 points. That woke Dallas up. So looking back at here, the bye week lounge, I think Atlanta's feeling great, Steelers are feeling great, the Bears are feeling great, and the Packers are feeling like they just need a reset for the bye week. The only thing that sucks for these 4 teams is that they will now have to play the rest of the season without a bye week. But I feel like Atlanta benefits this the most because they can get AJ Terrell back. AJ Terrell will be back for Monday night. They're getting a lot of players that are coming in this season that are hurt, like Braylon Trice, Troy Anderson. Like a lot of defensive players will be back for the Bills game, and that's going to be huge. So let's move away from our bye week segment. Next week, I don't know how many teams, but we'll be back for next week's bye week when we get to talk about those teams. Now, let's talk about week 5, London, baby. Minnesota Vikings, Cleveland Browns. Minnesota is still overseas. They will not be back home until, I think, after next week. I think they have a bye next week. Minnesota has a bye next week, so it'll be Minnesota, Houston.
Wait, they just played in London and they gotta stay there, right?
Yeah, so they're going to be staying there for.
Okay.
Usually, when you play in London, you have a bye the following week, like Pittsburgh this year, Minnesota, Cleveland after next week. So right now we have 2 teams only in a bye next week, which is weird. Minnesota and Houston are the only teams in the bye next week. Then it's Buffalo and Baltimore in week 7. So we will only have 2 teams in the bye week lounge next week. All right, so let's get into this. We'll start with Jordan's pick because he's not here. Jordan is taking the Vikings. He is taking the Vikings in this matchup, even though Dylan Gabriel will be starting in this game. But Jordan is taking the Vikings here. Cody, who are you taking?
I gotta go Browns.
You on Browns?
Yeah.
Upset of the week. Cody's taking his upset of the week. He is going Browns.
Yeah. I'm going Browns on this one.
Following Jordan's suit, I think the Vikings are the better team. I think Dylan Gabriel will have a good game. He'll look great, but the Vikings will bounce back and improve to 2-2. So let's move on to our next game, which should be the Cowboys and the Jets. What a shit show this game will be. Jordan is taking the Cowboys. He's taking the Cowboys. Cody, your pick.
Cowboys.
Taking the Cowboys? I think we're all going to take the Cowboys here. I do think the Cowboys will need to, again, score 40 points to win this game, but I think they will. The Jets' defense could not stop Tua's Dolphins' offense last week. So I'm going here with the Cowboys.
And the Dolphins' offense have looked shitty all year.
They look good against the Bills. But how much of that is because the Bills are missing their 2 run stoppers? So let's move on to the. All right, Jordan's not here. Sadly, he is not here. But the show must go on. And he is.
Is this the game I'm thinking it is? His game?
Yep, the Saints. The Saints. This is the Saints. He is the Saints and the Giants, where Jackson Dart will post on Instagram a photo of Spencer Rattler's girlfriend saying it's game day, baby. And Jackson Dart will then proceed to whoop his ass in the state of Louisiana. He's going Saints. He's going Saints here. I'm going with my gut.
No, bro, I get he's
I'm
a fan,
going with
but
the Giants. I'm going with Jackson Dart. Jackson Dart is going to post Spencer Rattler's girlfriend on Instagram, then proceed to whip Spencer Rattler's ass on Sunday. And Cody, you're going with the Giants too. Okay, so me and Cody are picking the Giants here. Jordan is picking the Saints.
Oh, I know I said I would never pick them again, but it's the Saints.
So let's move on to the next game. The Colts and the Raiders are playing. Raiders. Ashton Genty does exactly what Cody said he would. Well, the second part of Cody's predictions. He didn't have 200 yards rushing, but he did have over 120.
No, I said 120 yards.
You said originally 200, but you changed it to 120.
Did I?
Yes, but you changed it to 120.
Yeah, 120.
Oh, wow. Leonard is playing. I was going to say, Leonard was at the fucking lineup tonight. All right, so yeah. Genty had a good game. I don't think he'll have a good game this time because the Colts. Colts have a very good
I don't think so either.
I'm gonna go with my gut here, and I think Colts bounce back after losing last week. They should have won last week, but they lost. Cody,
This hurts me.
you're picking against Indiana Jones, aren't you?
See, this hurts me because the Raiders are my dark horse team this year.
And you can't bet against Indiana Jones.
Exactly.
Who
I
you
can't
going
bet
with?
against Indiana Jones and fucking their fucking quarterback or the running back. I can never remember his name.
Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah, Jonathan Taylor. There you go.
All right, are you going Colts or are you going Raiders?
I gotta go with Indiana Jones, man.
All
Colts.
right, we're all going the Colts. Jordan is also going Colts. All right, let's move into our next week. We have or next game. We have Take Bowl. Take Bowl 3, baby. Take Bowl. Panthers and Dolphins. A game where I'm just gonna turn the channel when I see it on. Jordan is going Dolphins. No surprise here. Dolphins without Tyreek Hill are still a good enough team to beat the Carolina Panthers. Cody,
Yeah, I'm going Fins.
fins up. Is that how they say in Miami? Fins up.
Yeah.
I am also going the fins here. Unless Bryce Young can show that he can perform well and Carolina's defense shuts down Miami, which is possible, I don't think because anything's possible with that Miami defense. Tua could have a good game against that Miami defense. But ultimately, I don't think that'll happen. Dolphins are going to win this game. All right, so
Yeah,
let's move on.
growing up in Florida, especially in Volusia County, all my life, all I heard was Fins up or go Bucks. Barely ever fucking go Jags. So
Duval.
yeah, I say Duval was always they always stayed up north of Florida. So
Well, they're down the street from Gainesville, right?
yeah,
I was they're close to Florida.
yeah, they're up by like
Florida
Tallahassee
University.
area. They're
Um,
they're in between Tallahassee and Gainesville.
Speaking of the next game, this is a dandy. This might be the game of the week. We have the Denver Broncos and the Philadelphia Eagles, who are arguably the best team in the NFC right now.
Eagles.
This is a tough pick for me. It's two very good defenses, two struggling offenses. Jordan is going Eagles here. You're going Eagles, as you said. I heard you.
Yep.
Eagles. I'm gonna go with my gut, and I'm gonna say Eagles as well. I don't. Even though I think it's in Philadelphia. Is it in Philadelphia? If it's in
Let me check.
Denver, I gotta give Denver the edge.
Let's check pull up in like 2 seconds. Where's the NFL? There they are. All right, so it is in Philadelphia.
It's in Philadelphia. I gotta give the edge to Philadelphia. If it was in Denver, I'd give the edge to the Broncos, and the Broncos are coming off an ass beating to the Bengals, where Bo Nix looked really good. But I'm going with my gut here and saying the Eagles. The Eagles were improved to 5-0. All right. We're moving on to a game that we originally thought was going to be different, and it is not. Jordan is sticking with his guns here. He picked them even before the Lamar Jackson news. The Houston Texans versus the Baltimore Ravens. Jordan is going Texans here. I'm going with Texans. I think the Texans are going to start winning games, and they're going to get back into the division, and they're going to find their way to sneak into the top 3 of the top 4 division winners. Cody, you said in the chat earlier that you're also going the Texans later.
Yep.
So we're all picking the Texans here on a clean sweep. If Baltimore just doesn't look like a good football team, and without Lamar Jackson, they're worse. So I got to go with Houston here with a huge win.
Also, you watched that Philly Bucks game last week?
No, I only watched like a couple of highlights.
That entire second half, did you know how many yards Jalen Hurts threw for?
How many?
0.
Makes sense. All right.
He was 0-8 in the second half
Here
of the
we
game.
go. Here we go with another turn off the channel game. The Tennessee Titans are playing the Arizona Cardinals, and you know what? I'm gonna throw my my lead in the the standings for predictions on the line here. Because I'm going with the Tennessee Titans. I think the Titans upset the Cardinals. I do. So I'm going with my gut here, and I'm going to pick the Tennessee Titans. Jordan is going the Cardinals. What a shocker. What are you going?
I am going Cardinals as well.
All right. Well, looks like we all differ on one thing. All right, let's move on to the next thing: the Seahawks and the Bucks. This is gonna be a good one too.
This one's a special game to me and a lot of Bucks fans and a lot of Seattle fans.
This one's a big one. Seattle coming off 2 big wins, 3 big wins actually. They beat the Steelers. They beat the what do you call it? The belt. They put belt to ass to the Saints, and they won a really good game against the Cardinals. I gotta go with the Seahawks here. I do think the Bucks will lose 2 in a row, but the Bucks will then turn around and win a game the next week. They'll turn around and win next week. I think you guys play the Lions, right?
Niners.
I think you guys will bounce back next week.
Yeah, we play San Fran and Tampa.
Yeah. Or you mean Seattle?
No. We're playing Seattle in Seattle.
Yeah, you're playing San Fran.
But then we're playing San Fran and Tampa next week.
So I'm going Seattle here because it's in Seattle. If it was in Tampa, I would give you guys the edge. Jordan is also going Seattle. I'm assuming you're going to go Bucks.
Yeah. I'm not. See.
You biased bastard.
I mean, Jordan literally picked the Saints. Like.
Yeah, but he has. To be fair, though, he can have an argument too, because the Giants did beat a Chargers team that took them lightly. The Saints have looked good in all 3 of the 4 of their losses. So let's not act like the Saints can't win a game.
Tampa's looked really good majority of their games.
Yeah, but 2 of them you could have lost. The only game I felt like you guys...
Well, all of them we could have lost, as well as all of them we could have won.
Well...
Even the Eagles game, we only lost by 3 or 4.
The Falcons game felt like you guys snatched victory from defeat.
We literally, that entire, like I said, Jalen Hurts threw for 0 yards in the second half, and we came back.
The Texans game was just Baker Mayfield getting you guys the win.
Oh, yeah.
The Jets game just felt like the Jets were stupid when they blocked that field goal kick. And
I don't know, that Jets game, we were just dumbfounded after that fucking field goal block.
Well,
we just allowed them to come back. Well, no, that field goal block made them take the lead.
No, it took the lead,
no.
but they gave you guys 1 minute and 26 seconds left for you guys to take it down the field to win it. If the smarter choice was after you block that field goal, you go down after the 40-yard line and you kill as much time as you get to get into the end zone. To give Baker Mayfield not enough time. 1 minute and 26 seconds was way too much time for the Bucks. So I feel like the Seahawks are playing right now. The Seahawks are they're on a level that I think can compete with the Bucks, and I think they can win as long as Sam Darnold plays decent. That's the key. Darnold has to play decent, and he has the last 3 weeks. So let's move on to our next game, our second to final afternoon game. The kitty goes meow. Kitty goes meow. The Detroit Lions and the Cincinnati Bengals are playing each other here. Jordan is going Lions. I think we're all gonna go Lions here. It's not even.
Yes. No, I'm going Bengals. I'm going upset of the year.
No, there is. Even if Joe Burrow was in this game, the Lions were still gonna win. Are you going Bengals? Are you
no, I'm going Lions.
I was gonna say you're not being serious.
No. So what do you think I said? Upset of the year?
Shit. I mean, hey, the Panthers upset the Falcons.
That could be upset of the year right there, because that was a 30-0 game right there, too.
So we're all picking the Lions here. The Bengals, even with Joe Burrow, I still think wouldn't have beaten the Lions. So let's move into our second to last game of the week.
Jared Goff just completely shits the bed, throws fucking 6 picks.
It could happen.
4 pick sixes. Bengals win 56-0.
Don't worry, Justin Herbert. This leads us to our next segment. Don't worry, Justin Herbert. You will do not have to worry about Jaden Daniels posting your girlfriend on Instagram because Jaden Daniels thinks women are the devil. We have the Washington Commanders and the LA Chargers. Jaden Daniels is officially back. He will be starting in this game. I think it won't matter because the Chargers are going to bounce back and get a huge win here. I think Chargers are going to win this game.
That's crazy.
They're going to be playing pissed off. The Chargers are going to be playing pissed off. Jordan is also taking the Chargers. All right, Cody, who are you picking?
Commanders.
Taking Commanders?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be shocked if the Commanders do win this game. Jaden Daniels, when he's on the field, they're a different team. They are a different team when he's on the field. You should know that because you guys lost to him in the wild card
Yeah.
game. So that's
his rookie year. Fucking
his rookie
insane.
year.
That was up.
Now
Because see what pisses me off the most about that was my teams were undefeated against him. FSU was 2-0. Tampa was 1-0. And then we played them in the fucking playoffs and we lose. So now my teams are 3-1 against him.
man, you remember it's hard to beat a team twice in the same year. Look at the division.
What do you mean? As the Falcons did it, the Saints have done it, the Panthers have done it. Everybody's done it against the Bucks.
Well, I'm talking about not divisional. I'm talking about like if you play if you play a single game against a team, then you play them again in the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, look at the Chiefs. We played 2020. They played us in the regular season, met us again in the playoffs.
Look at the Bills. The Bills play the Chiefs all the time in the regular season, and they beat them, and they turn around and can't beat them in the playoffs. All right, so that leads. Speaking of the Bills, waiting all day for Sunday night. We have the Buffalo Bills will be debuting their beautiful NFL rival jerseys, which they call it the Frozen Tundra, where they're wearing all white, and it looks pretty cool. The helmet looks really nice. The silver coloring and the Buffalo logo, the Buffalo Charge logo, is pretty cool. Obviously, we're all taking the Bills here, right? I mean,
Yes.
the Bills might struggle in this game. I still ultimately think at the end of the day, they're the best team in football, and they will find a way to win this game. I think they're getting Ed Oliver back as well. I do think they're getting Ed Oliver back. Jordan is taking the Bills, and Cody, you're taking the Bills as well.
Yep.
So we're all clean sweep. I think we're all agreement on almost everything except for a couple of games. So let's get into our final game of the week because we're not doing Thursday night this week because we'll be doing it on Thursday for episode 7 because I will be in Atlanta on Saturday or driving to Atlanta on Saturday. So we will not be.
All right, so you already know my pick for this game, right?
Chiefs. Hold on. Let me do the intro. All right. Dun 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 dun. Monday Night Football. We have the Jaguars and the Chiefs. This is gonna be a good game. Jags look pretty good this year. The Chiefs seem like they're back. I believe they get Rashad Rice after this week. They get him back next week. They got Xavier Worthy back last week.
They get him back week 7.
Get him back week 7 after next week then.
Yeah.
Which will be huge because the Chiefs are starting to look like the Chiefs of old. That Baltimore game, they look like the Chiefs of old. And I'm going with my pick here. I'm going to agree with Jordan. I think the Chiefs get the win here. Patrick Mahomes improves to 3-2. And that division starts to tighten up. Jordan is also picking the Chiefs. Cody, who are you picking?
The fucking Jaguars.
Jacksonville.
Duval.
You got to say it right. Jacksonville, the community. Duval.
Duval.
You're so fucking terrible. So that is our picks for this week. Like I said, we will not be doing Thursday night. It was nice to introduce the bye week lounge. We will only have 2 teams next week to talk about. But Cody, you are free to go. I am about to sign off for this week as we wrap up.
Alrighty, you have a good one.
We will see you again on Thursday for episode 7 for week 6 predictions. Peace.
Peace.
All right, folks, that is all the time we have for the NFC Showdown for this week's episode. Jordan could not make it, but that's fine. Like I said, as long as he brings me his predictions, he can be participating in some way or some shape or form. Let's kick it off right now. Week 6, like I said, repeat. Week 6 predictions will be on Thursday because we will be on our way to Atlanta. We will be at the game Monday night against the Buffalo Bills. I cannot wait. I'm very excited. Rise up and peace out.